Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ankur Haritosh. Today we are doing Morris traversal algorithm for tree traversal. We all know the basic algorithms of using recursion and stack, that how we can traverse the tree. But that is not optimal, right? It takes open space. So how can we do it optimally? So this is why this algorithm is made. It uses, let's just first find the intuition of why there is a problem, why we need space and how to optimize it. So in the normal using recursion for in order traversal, it is left node right. Okay, then when we traverse here, when we do in order traversal, we are at the root, then we can go left and left, and this is the leftmost node, as there is no more left pointer here. Then we can store this node and move right. We can store 9. Now we have to again go back to 2. So how can we go back? In normal recursion, at this state, we process the left nodes first and then come back to this state. But that requires space. Then after we are at this node, we can go to its right. Then again, when this left half is finished, we can go back to root and process that and go right. But all of this requires a space, a stack space, to go back from 9 to 2, because the pointers are pointing downwards, right? There is no pointer to 9 from 9 to 2, but we can go from 2 to 4 to 9, right? So how can we optimize this? How can we somehow make it that we from 9 we can automatically go to 2? So we each node has left and right pointers now, so we can use them and create kind of a threaded binary tree where we can just traverse, make a link here from 9 to 2, so that after we have reached 9 we can again go to 2, and similarly we can make similar links in the rest of the tree. So to do that, we must know what the predecessor node is. For example, 2's predecessor is 9. In the in order traversal, before 2, 9 comes. So if we can make a link from 9 to 2, while we are at 2, while we can actually make a link at this state, so we can make a link here and go above. Similarly, when we are at 1, the 1's predecessor is 2. So somehow if we can make a link from 2 to 1, then our job would be done, right? When we are at state 2, we can again go to 1 and proceed further from here. Similarly for other nodes. So this is actually how this algorithm works. Now how to actually implement this? So I will just explain that. Now when we are at root, so we can actively look for what the predecessor in this half would be. So we can go to its left, and the predecessor would be the rightmost node. It is left node right now. So the rightmost node would be its predecessor, and we can make the link from that, because the rightmost node's left and right, mostly right pointer would be null, so it is free, we can use that. So here again we are at 1, so its left's rightmost node is not nothing, so it is 2 only. So 2's right pointer is being pointed to 1. So here a link is being made. Then again we can go to left, because it's left node right. Again we go to left, and we are at 2. So what is its predecessor? It's left's rightmost node, which is 9. Again we make a link here. Then again we go left, and we are at this node. As it does not have a predecessor because its left node is null, we can store this value. So 4 is now stored in our array. Now after 4 is stored, we can go to its right, because left is not there, we are at node, and we can go to its right in the next order. So now we are at 9. 9's left also is nothing, so left node is 9. We have assigned it. Now 9 is being assigned to the result, and its right node, again we go back to 2, because 9's right has been assigned to 2. So in this way we can again go back to 2. Now we are again at node 2. Then again we will check its predecessor. It is 9, but 9's right is not null. It has been assigned to something. So that means that and it has been assigned to the current node. So that means that we have already visited all of the left nodes, and we are again returning back, right? So what does this mean? Ki the left nodes have been assigned. We are at the current node, and we have to process this and go right then. So how can we process this? We first restore the left node. Now predecessor, which is 9's right, is null, and we store 2, the current node. Now 2 is stored, and we go right, and again its right is 1. So again we will do the same step. As 1's predecessor is 1, the current node, this also left half has been processed. So we will first restore this node, and assign 1 to our array and move right. Again in this mini subtree, we will do again the same thing. We'll keep on going left and assign this, the predecessor of here is 14, 3 is 14. So again make a link here and go left. Again 13's predecessor, 6's predecessor is 13. Again you can make a link here, and again we go left. After 3, 6, 13, we go left. There is nothing on its left, so we assign it. We assign 13 to our array, and we go to again 6. And because 6 is left, 6's predecessor is already 6, predecessor's right is already 6, it has been assigned. So again we assign 6, restore its predecessor, which is 13, and go to its right, which is 14. Now its left is again null, 14's left is null. We assign 14 and go to its right again, which is 3. We are again back at 3. Now at 3, its predecessor 14's right is again 3. That means the left half has been processed already. So again we restore its predecessor, which is 14, assign 3 to a result, and move right. And now we will just add 7 to a result as well. There is nothing more to process here. So we have now done our in-order traversal in O1 space and ON time. Now there are other traversals as well. We can do it with Morris traversal. Just that it would be for pre-order traversal, it would be node left right. So in pre-order traversal, we will first add the node. For when we search, we are at node 2, and when we find its predecessor and its predecessor's right is null, then we will first add the current node and assign this link, and then go left and process all the left subtree. And when we again go back, we will just remove this link, and we will again go upwards from 2 to 1. So instead of adding to the node root node um, when we have processed our left node. Instead, when we are making the first link, then only we will add the node instead of going left. And for in this way we will do pre-order traversal for this as well. Just depends on where we are adding our node root node. And for post-order traversal, there's an easier way to do that. We can just find the reverse post-order traversal, which is node right left. Again, just like pre-order traversal, instead of moving left, we can just move right. All the pointers and all the processing, we will just swap the right and left nodes, and we'll just go right instead of going left in pre-order traversal. Then it's just the same thing. Then after we have the node right left, we can just reverse it to have the pre-order traversal. So in this way we can have the post-order traversal as well. So all the three traversals can be traversed using the Morris algorithm. So now let's code this up. Hi. So let's start coding it up. The first base case is, if it is null, we'll just return root. Then we'll have a current pointer, which is root. Then another result vector. Then let's start traversing till it is not null. Then we will check if its left is null or not. If it is null, then we will just assign this node and not go left. So result is added. And we will go right. Else, if its left does exist, then we have to make a connection. Then we first need to find its predecessor. We can code this later. It's just the predecessor in order traversal. Then if predecessor's right is null, that means this is the first time we are encountering this left subtree. Then we have to first make a connection so that we can again go back to the current node, and after we have made this connection, we go left. Right. Else, if we have found it right is not null, then we have to restore. Restore this predecessor to null pointer. We have to add the current node, and we can now go right. Because when we have already found that predecessor, the left subtree has been visited, so the left half and the current node has been processed. Now we need to go right. Now I need to do this find predecessor function. So here just that it's roots left nodes, rightmost pointer, rightmost node would be its predecessor. So we'll just keep on iterating right till right is not equal to null pointer, and we have already not processed this, so its right could also be root not equal to root. Till that we'll keep on going right. If either of these conditions is true, then we will just stop and return this current node, which is its predecessor. So I think this should work. Okay. Yeah, so this solution is working. This is for in-order traversal. Similarly, we can do for pre-order and post-order, like I explained before. So anyways, please like the video if you enjoyed my explanation. I will do more videos like this, and liking the video really helps with the YouTube algorithm, so please do subscribe to my channel. I will make more videos like this, and if you have any suggestions on how should I improve or any comments or something, please do them down below. And otherwise, thank you for watching.